Next, we have DefiScan. Can you tell us more about DefiScan?
Oh yeah, I know DefiScan. They have a really cool tool. I think you can click it. It's the second link there, the dashboard at the top. They basically are covering like how safe are the different protocols on Ethereum, and it's like another ratings agency. Kind of like the CoinSpecs wallet guide that we saw in Wallet Beat, which came up. This is another one. It's again, if banks are using these tools and we want to be safer than banks, well, we need to use these tools. We need ratings agencies. So they do ratings for each protocol. Very simple. In fact, it almost looks like L2 Beat. I think, especially if you check it out. And they're actually building a V2 right now. The current platform covers about 50% of the TVL in DeFi and it gives them ratings. If you go back to DefiScan,
Yeah, it looks like it's not loading, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Oh, it loaded for me.
There we go. Cool. We go. Refresh.
Yeah. So now you can see stage 0, stage 1. It's like, okay, it works for L2 Beat. Let's do it, And so they kind of have their own, is it upgradable? How decentralized is it? And you can see like Uniswap V3 is stage 2 DeFi protocol, right? And so same with Uniswap V2, right? And then what do you know? Pool together V5, stage 2, perfect pi, liquidity, is like kind of like MakerDAO sort of style. Stage 2, like, I didn't know liquidity wasn't upgradable. It's great to know, Pawn, PWN at the bottom there, like an NFT marketplace, stage 1. The only problem is accessibility, apparently, and so, there's no alternative third-party front end. That's their problem. That's what they're missing. Okay, now they know they need to make. I mean, that's a great product, by the way. I love Pawn. It's an NFT thing, so it's a little tough. It's like a lending. You can lend out NFTs and stuff. But I bet they didn't even really think about that they need to do that. And now if they want to become a stage 2 DeFi project, they need to find someone else to host a front end for them so that if their front end goes down, they'll have a backup. I know this is crazy. It's not sexy, but this is so important for our industry to have this kind of tooling, to fund this kind of tooling, so that we can hold each other accountable, that someone's watching these protocols and judging them and being like, yo, it's not good enough, And so, I think DefiScan, it's part of the DeFi collective, and they have a few other really cool products as well. But DefiScan really stands out as just something we need,
Something to add on here that I think is really great work that DefiScan is doing is one thing that we've talked about, and this has been a theme for those that have been watching now for over 2 hours. So thank you for those that have stuck with us here, is the smart contracts are not where we're seeing a lot of the hacks now. We've done a great job on the smart contract security. It's everything around the smart contracts. And that's actually what this is looking at. It's looking at, is there an upgradability? Because that's a risk. Like these smart contracts, you think they do one thing, boom, they get upgraded. They're doing something else. It's hacked. Your money's gone. Is there an exit window? If they are hacked and they're upgraded, like, do you actually have time to get out? It's looking at everything around. Are people manipulating the smart contracts to do things that you don't think that they're supposed to do? So DefiScan is doing such cool work around that. So literally support them so we can stay safe for things around the smart contract hacks.
And, they got a V2 coming out that's going to be even better. And their goal is by the end of the year, they say by Q3, they want to make sure 90% of the TVL in Ethereum is on their DefiScan. It's a great goal to support. If they actually achieve that, then people can start using it to judge these protocols. And I'm sure it'll update in a second because the matching says 50K, but the matching, I bet the matching is somewhere around $2,000 to $3,000 for a $1 match. I think they upgraded things, and so everything's
kickstarting. There we go. So $1,000 if you just donate $1 right now.
Yeah. So what that means is if you donate $1 to DefiScan, that will take $1,000 out of $1 million and give it to them, which it wouldn't have if you didn't donate that $1. Now, that's assuming also that you donated to at least 4 or 5 other projects and have your maximum uniqueness score. If you donate to 3 projects and someone else donates to those exact same 3 projects, we treat you as one person. So then, if you donated $1 to every project and someone else donated $1 to these 3 projects, then it would be like one person donated $2 to each project, which doesn't have the same impact. And so you need to have like kind of a unique donation fingerprint. And also, it's not only if you're exact, it's also the overlap and stuff like that. And so, to maximize, usually if you have like 5 to 10 donations, like you're good. No one else is going to have that same pattern unless you're only donating to all the SEAL projects. Maybe you probably won't have a lot of impact because, like, okay, all the SEAL guys are donating those 5, and you'll be looped in and you'll end up having less impact. But then you start donating to a few of the other projects and you will have a unique donation fingerprint. You won't be overlapping anybody. And that's what it takes to have full matching. You basically have to have a maximum impact of your dollar. You have to have a completely unique, like no one else donated to those 10 projects, right? Now, one of our community members for Shell donated to every project. So like you're going to be matched up with her no matter what you do. But other than that, that's kind of the trick of QF.
And if you do want to learn more, you can see I clicked on how does this work here on Give a Site, and it'll redirect you to the docs and you can learn more about quadratic funding. If you're a nerd, you can go over the math, or if you're not a nerd, you could ask LLMs to explain it simply for you. And yeah, super cool stuff.
It's really interesting.
Up next,